The Armenian Genocide Museum-Institute is open once again, featuring 12 new galleries and never-before-seen artifacts. The very first screen which visitors see conveys the story of the priest Komitas Komurjan, who was beheaded in 1707. The symbolism is unmistakable. The Armenian genocide started much earlier than 1915. The Ottoman government issued a law that gave Turks the right to expropriate the so-called abandoned properties of Armenians. The law consisted of 30 articles and 4 supplements. We have the original document. President Serge Sargsyan is among the first to visit the new genocide exhibition. He has brought with him an 1850 edition of Grigor Naregatsi's Book of Lamentations. The book will be added to the museum's permanent exhibition. Also exhibited in the first gallery is a letter of appreciation presented to Sarkis Torosyan. This is the same document which President Sargsyan had mentioned in his letter to Turkish President Recep Erdogan. During the Gallipoli campaign, Torosyan, who was an artillery captain, sank several Allied battleships. He was later presented to Ottoman acting Commander-in-Chief Enver Pasha as a hero of Armenian descent. This is Enver's letter of appreciation given to Torosyan. The original document, in which Enver personally thanks the Armenian captain, bears the Pasha's signature and seal. At that time, Sarkis Torosyan's family was exiled from Bursa. His parents were murdered on the deportation route. Some years later, Torosyan found his sister in the Derzor desert. Photos of 1915's death marches and the new eyewitness exhibition are juxtaposed with images of Armenian intellectuals who were massacred during the genocide. The exhibition comprises not only photos of eyewitnesses who survived the carnage, but some of their personal belongings and artifacts. One of these is a bullet that was extracted from the chest of a survivor called Haykanush, who was shot by a Turkish soldier. The bullet was taken out of her body after her death. When a Turkish soldier opened fire on Haykanush's mother, the girl jumped in front of her mother to protect her and was gravely injured. Her loved ones took her along with them on the deportation route up till Derzor. Other extraordinary artifacts displayed at the museum are the diary of a boy who disguised himself in girl's clothing, a Bible that was buried in earth for safekeeping, and a belt sewn by Armenian orphans. That boy was in an orphanage when he used threads from his tattered socks to sew this belt. In this photo, he is the first from the left. His name is Harutun. He's already free and is wearing the belt he has sewn. Later, he would go on to make a living as a belt maker. Harutun was Islamized at the orphanage, but once he left it, he was christened again and wove the word vrej, meaning revenge, on his hat. Cemal Pasha, who spearheaded the policy of Turkifying Armenian orphans and personally administered the Turkification program, patted the child's head and told him, "Well done, my boy." With that gesture, Cemal was introducing the child to Turkish society as a good Turkish boy, never as a good Armenian boy. Visitors of the museum include guests from overseas. This American couple has donated to the museum a tiny glass bottle filled with grains of rice, bought from an antique shop. After the genocide, such bottles, each of which contained the daily ration for 750 children, were sent by Americans as donations to Near East Relief for feeding Armenian orphans. Subtle, yet deeply moving and informative, the new museum exhibition was designed by Lucine and Christine, Prior to designing it, the two women researched similar museums across the world. The core concept of the exhibition is about individuals, flesh and blood human beings, and the profound pain and suffering they have experienced during the genocide. After viewing the latest exhibition items, which were acquired by the museum or donated to it in the past 7 years, President Sargsyan has written a comment in the museum's guest book. Such exhibitions reveal new layers and impart new knowledge, even to those who are well informed about the subject. As a visitor, I leave the museum reconfirming that which is on the minds and lips of every one of us. I remember and demand. The new exhibition has been complemented by state-of-the-art technologies and museum display systems. They include audio guides in 7 languages, separate galleries for viewing eyewitness stories, and touchscreens on which visitors can explore genocide photos and articles published by the international press. Today, the Armenian Genocide Museum-Institute is 2.5 times its original size, featuring a considerably expanded collection of eyewitness testimonies, documents, and artifacts.